Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Longtide, and today we are back with an exciting RuneScape video here today. We got the Raids 3 rewards preview that just dropped on the old school RuneScape website. I'm going to try to respect your time on this one. I got some honey butter biscuits on the way from Church's Chicken. I'm going to smash them when they get here, so let's get the ball rolling. So Tombs of a Mascot, Raids Rewards V2. Already looked at all the rewards and everything. I am so stoked about this. The biggest thing that they are doing. So the last release, we know the Missouri armor was going to be a special armor with a low life effect, basically making it to where you do like your most damage with the armor under a certain amount of hit points. They have trashed that idea. It is now going to be the new best in slot range armor, kind of comparing how they did Torva with Nex. You have to break apart pieces of Armadell for this armor. And so just to kind of, compare the two, here's the Arma. There's no ranged strength on any pieces of the Arma set. On every single piece of Missouri ranged armor, there's range strength 2, range strength 4, range strength 2, and then you got, give me 1 second here, you got higher defense, better, attack. This is going to be the best in slot ranged armor, I mean, by far. You look at the ranged attack for, the chest plate, for example, 33. This one's going to be 43. So, I mean, it's 10 more range attack than the other one. And then you get, I already went over all that. Sorry, I have things written down. But yeah, it's just going to be new best in slot ranged armor. It's going to be awesome, and it's hopefully going to look sick. They didn't really do any previews of what this armor is going to look like. But I hope it's going to be sick. So that's awesome. You can definitely, check out all these if you want to check how many plates and stuff. You can see it on the screen, whatever. Let's move on. So the next thing, and this is where it gets kind of interesting, the Heka of Tumikin. I don't know. But the Heka, the wand that is supposed to do 3 basic attacks and then one final, strong attack, that is coming, and they did some changes with it, and I'm really happy with what they did. So basically the biggest changes with this wand, it has special effects depending on what spell book you are on. I don't think you have to be like using it. It's just like as long as you're on it, because this wand in itself will have its own built-in spell with charges. So essentially kind of like the toxic trident, the normal trident and stuff, it will have its own built-in spell that will do that, 2 cycle, 2 cycle, 2 cycle, 4 cycle release, and be an awesome thing. And so the biggest information that they gave, and I was really happy about this, was if you look at the previous raid rewards, like the Twisted Bow and the Scythe of Vitter, they were unique, powerful, and most importantly, they had a wow factor that made them worth the grind. Yes, like this is what I'm talking about. Jagex, I'm telling you, it's like they took the light bulb and they screwed it in. Like that's what I was hoping they'd look at it like this. Like this is Raids 3. It's got to be exciting. We've been waiting for this for how long now? It's got to be exciting, and I don't know exactly where this would be useful, I guess, but it does have a lot of utility. So, for example, your standard spell book, it'll have 10% boosted damage. I think that's just going to be overall good, especially in like single target combat, maybe at Zulrah, wherever mage is good. And then you got the ancient spell book where the spell will hit a 3x3 area of effect. This might be a substitution to bursting. This might be effective in the raid itself, and just a lot of different places. The lunar spell book heals the players around you in your party. I mean, that's awesome. Heals allies by 5% of your current magic level. I don't think we have anything in the game, unless it's just something that no one really uses, but I don't think we have a very popular item in the game that heals your friends. That is awesome. So they're implementing that into the game. In the Arceus spellbook, lose 3 prayer points and in return, the boost is not permanent, will be lost after a period of time, drain 5% of the NPC's magic level up to 20%, and then boost your magic level by 50% of drained magic level. this is gonna be insane. Like, we're hitting like Diablo, probably like max hits up in here. Nah, not yet, but you get the gist. Like, it's gonna be really strong and it's gonna be really fun. You know, I'm glad that Jagex is not, I guess, like, tiptoeing around power creep. Like, I'm very glad that they realize that we want big numbers. We want to do content fast. You know, we wanted, you know, it's, oh my gosh, they're finally thinking. But yeah, that's the Heka. You can definitely check it all out. But that's what I kind of took from that. Now, the Ward of Litmus, basically the upgraded version of the Arcane Spirit Shield. This Spirit Shield, so when it drops, the ward will be an unbroken piece, and you can actually wear the unbroken piece. Now, why would you? I don't know, but you can. And if you want to make the actual shield, you have to either pay 20 million GP to create it off an existing Spirit Shield, or you can... sorry, give me 1 second here. I forgot this part. You can make it. You can make it off the Arcane Spirit Shield. I'm not going to waste your time here. You know, go ahead and read that, but you can make it off of the Arcane Spirit Shield. Long story short. And this is comparing the two. So basically, with the Ward of Litmus, you do have magic damage 5%. The defense bonuses are basically, no, they're literally the same. And you do have a 5 higher magic attack bonus. So 25 on the Ward of Litmus, 20 on Arcane Spirit Shield. It's going to be still best in slot, but it's not going to be like insane like the armor up here, the, you know, Missouri. You know, that's incredible. Like, that's the star pupil of the whole raid. Everyone's going to be excited to grind that out. So, and I'm excited. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you. Yeah, if you look back in my channel, if you go all the way back, I think my first video was talking about Raids 3. And how it was going to replace the dual arena or something. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. Lightbearer is basically a ring you can wear to get your special attack up faster. Whenever they first dropped this, my first thoughts were this would really help in like mining for special attack, wood cutting, and, you know, fishing in your skills and stuff. But I guess it could help with bossing too, like you know, getting your spec up for Grador, Krill, Abyssal Sire, etc. It's just a very niche ring. It doesn't have any like attack bonus or defense or anything like that. It's just for the effect, for the 100% faster regeneration of your special attack. So really cool. You know, honestly, I could see a lot of people, you know, it's cool that there's a ring that benefits you other than just PVM. You know, that this could be a very universal ring. And the final item that they are adding is the Fang, the Osmumten's Fang. This is a Fang you need 80 to attack, and it's mainly just a strong stab weapon. They said they want it to be kind of comparable to the rapier tier weapons, but the niche is it packs a serious punch while on specifically stab, and it's decently effective against low defense NPCs, but it excels against monsters with high defense. So it's basically just a really, it can beat a high defense NPC's ass. I mean, really and truthfully, I don't know how else to say it. It's got a special attack that boosts its accuracy additionally by 50%. The number one place I did see this used was, you know, during the whole testing, the beta worlds and stuff. People were using this in PvP as kind of like a finisher. With the next God Sword being out, I forgot what it was, the Ancestral God Sword or something. With that being out, I don't know how much this particular weapon will play a part in PvP, just because that God Sword is like literally dominating right now. I can't find a PvP video without people using it, but I could still see it dominating in some way. I don't PvP, but I did see a lot of people using it. I spent a lot of time on the beta worlds just kind of seeing, you know, how people are using it, what to do, and stuff like that. And I did see a lot of people using this as a finisher, like using that 50% special attack and just knocking them out of the park. So and then you got some extra stuff here. The main thing to take away from it is a Sparrow Scepter. You can use that to teleport to Raids 3 if you take the Sparrow Scepter to the raids and, you know, bless it outside of the raid's entrance. So that is the sum up of everything, coming with Raids 3. And I'm sure they're going to add some things, but I don't think they're going to go back and change a lot of these things. I think they have their mind made up on the best in slot ranged armor, and especially the Ward and the Fang, and Lightbearer. How are you going to change that? So I feel like they've got this in stone, and they're really thinking with their heads now. I'm super excited. I hope you are. And yeah, stay tuned for content for Raids 3. And also, if you haven't checked it out, I am doing a maxing series on the channel right now, so definitely check that out. But hey, I do hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I hope this video suited you well. And yeah, stay safe, take care of yourself, and have a good one. Bye.